Hi guys, I am back and I am in my little corner over by my little plants and my little grow station right there behind in my living room behind the couch. And I am gonna quickly just show you look at my tomatoes. They are huge and it is time to get these potted up. So that is what I'm working on today. All of my little tomatoes. Some of them again are huge. Some of them are looks like they're starting to struggle. So I need to help them out. All right, I'm gonna take care of that and that's all. I just wanted to let you guys see that really quickly. Bye. Hey you guys, last time, the last clip, I showed you where I needed to up pot my tomatoes, and I did that. And I'm gonna show you what that looks like. But real quickly before we go outside, I'm going to show you some seeds that I started. I started a bunch of, hang on a second. So here are the new things that I started. I have them in here on a heat tray. All the yellow tags are more peppers, so hopefully I have time to get some of those started. And the pink are flowers, and these green tags are all herbs, different basils. So hopefully they will be ready in time for me to get some harvest for them. I'm not too worried about the herbs. The flowers will probably be a little bit later. It doesn't get cold here until, gosh, probably the end of November will be the first frost. This last year in 2020, our first frost came towards the end of November, so it should be okay. So I'm gonna take you all outside. I have a box that someone sent me, so I'm gonna have a little bit of a mail call, opening, unboxing in just a bit, and then we'll go look at the tomatoes, and then we'll do a little bit of a tour of my garden space so you can get my vision and see what I'm hoping to accomplish this year. All right, I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, I'm back again. I have a box sent to me by my cousin. There's some bulbs in here. I'm gonna unbox these really quickly, and I think that I am going to plant them just right over here. Let me see if I can There we go. Just right over here. See, yeah, that's a window pane. Okay, yeah, just right here by the chimney. I'm gonna put these lilies. All right. So let me take these out and show you what they look like. They're already growing. I was expecting just little bulbs. Thank you so much. Look at there. All right. I'm gonna get planted. Hang on just a minute. I'm going to add some fertilized garden soil to this area, so I'm gonna go get some supplies. I'll be right back. All right, so I'm back. I have everything set up. See my little bucket, the plants in the box and my watering can full of water and some garden soil. There's fertilizer in here. So you should mix it with your native soil to add a little bit of compost and fertilizer, natural fertilizers, organic fertilizers, to your space to help give your new plants a good boost. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and I'll be right back. Alright, so that's all done. They were clumped together, so I kept the clumps together. So I have 3 clumps, but there were several little bulbs. Hang on, you guys. Hello? Hello? You have the wrong number. Thank you. Telemarketers. Oh, all right. So we have those planted. Let me see if I can get you all closer. There. So they're looking good. I am excited. They're watered and good. They look fantastic. I'm gonna keep them in those clumps because they're tiny bulbs, so I'm guessing they're babies. And let them grow there with that good soil that I added to the space. Because over here, you saw I was pulling back the pine straw and the leaves. That area is mostly broken down pine straw. It's not soil for several inches, so I definitely needed to add that garden soil to that space, so to make sure that those plants get a good start. All right, so now take off these gloves and we're gonna do a quick little tour of my space so you guys can see what I have going on. All right, I'll be back in just a second. Alright, you guys, like I promised, here are all my up-potted tomatoes out here under the carport. I'm trying to harden them off, not let them get too much sunlight for right now until they can handle it. I'm going to drag them out into the sun from up under the carport. But I don't know if you remember, but this tray and this tray were all of my peppers. As you can see, I had to find other ways of containing these tomatoes. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, not 8, sorry. 8 trays of tomatoes. So these are all of my baby plants that hopefully will survive until it's time to go outside or in the ground. This breeze is good for them. Hopefully they'll get strong, and they are looking pretty good. I think they might need some water. These peppers I watered, I'm bottom watering to get those roots to go down the cup to get the water instead of staying on top, so that I have a nice strong plants. I'm gonna do the same thing for these tomatoes. Alright, some of them look fantastic and are huge. Some of them not so much. But we shall see. Different varieties are doing different things. Like this. What is that? It's like the baby leaves just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger and never did anything. Alright. Okay, so those are the tomatoes and peppers. And I'm going to show you the rest of the space. Alright, and here on this little raised bed, I have some onions, and these are my radishes and carrots over here, and some more onions all along here. There's some oregano there, and in this corner, and in this second raised bed, I think you all remember I planted this spot with you. Direct sowed all these seeds, and let's see, the bok choy, when I was out here yesterday, I had a few. Something is eating. Let's see if I can get focused in on that little baby bok choy. Here we go. But if you notice this one, focus, camera struggling to focus, but something ate it. So we have this one with leaves, this one no leaves. Lettuce, nothing. They are not touching the mustard, so I will have some mustard. They look really, really good. And this is the kohlrabi. That looks pretty good too. All of my beets were eaten. They came up. Something just ate the tops right off. But this corn salad, I do have a few of those. Still growing. There's some weeds in there too. Alright, so that is this spot. I don't know what I'm going to do. Whether I'm going to try the beets again or just leave this area with what's just there and try the beets again in the fall. I'm still undecided. I don't know. Alright, let's go over to see other spaces. Alright, we have this spot. I remember planting this area with you guys too. Let's see if we can look under here real quick. All right, so you can see under here we've got some of this stuff is looking really good. It's needing some water, but I'll get that taken care of. And yeah, this worked out pretty good to keep the chickens and the bugs out of there. Okay, and this is my main garden area. Now I'm going to put a fence all along. We have so much junk to clean up, but coming across here and where I have this kiddie pool, I think I'm gonna put the arch, if you remember my photo from before, or my little painting. My arch will go here, and then the fence line will go down across the back of the raised bed. I have a video of us building that. I'm going in that old wheelbarrow, and around that stump I'm going to put flowers. And the last of my winter garden, I didn't want to let it go. It's like once I pull all of this up, I don't have anything left. So even though I'm not eating it, I'm gonna have to pull that all up to get it ready for the summer. The garlic and onions, of course, will stay, but all of these old greens are gonna go. And here's the honeywort. This is a flower. This will stay as well because I like some pretty in my garden. And see, it finally started to bloom. It's been here. I planted it from seed straight into the ground with these things back in September, and it grew, lasted all the way through the winter, the fall and the winter. Frost freezes, and it's still here. And now that it's spring, we have some pretty little flowers finally. All right. All right, you guys, so this is the end of my little tour. I'm going to get this space cleaned up and get everything ready for the summer. Thank you again for visiting me today, and I hope you please continue to follow along, subscribe. Please subscribe to my channel and hit the little notification bell so you'll be notified every time I post a video. And I will see you all next time. Bye.